what we should breathe, what they want to tax. How can you be a liberal? What, do you want to tax the air you breathe? That, to me, is what liberals do. It's as simple as that. They want to control you from cradle to grave. And there's no better example right now on a minor scale than Bloomberg in New York, who wants to ban 32-ounce sodas, saying it's bad for you. Now he wants to ban what? What does Napoleon Bloomberg want to ban now? Popcorn in movie theaters. Because it's not good for you. The lunatics say that popcorn isn't a whole lot better than soda. And that's because a large tub of movie theater popcorn has up to 1,650 calories. Then they want to ban milkshakes. And they want to ban calories in foods like that. Well, I just had a bad, greasy Chinese meal for lunch before the show. It was a meat pie. Disgusting. I love it. In fact, I'm surprised I'm still living, because when I started in radio, I'd been on a very lean diet. 1994, I was still really following a very lean diet. Now, when I started in radio, I needed a lot of energy in the furnace. I mean, I really said, you're like an opera singer. So there's a cheap Chinese restaurant near the radio station that I used to be on, and they'd come out with food. Oh, God, I can't eat that. Well, it's 18 years later, I'm still eating it. They give you a free meat pie in 2 greasy shells, like taco shells, before the meal. And then the meal itself, I don't know, the calories, maybe 2,500 calories. So if Bloomberg lived here, what would he do, ban Chinese food? Why are you banning soda and popcorn and milkshakes? Why don't you ban pizza next? If by the same token, ban Chinese food. It's full of oil. Don't you understand how psychotic these people are? This socialist conceptualization is insane. And so the fact of the matter is, anything eaten in excess or drunk in excess is not healthy. We know that. But it's not to do with politicians. If you study what the founding fathers said about our nation, you would find out that by definition, Bloomberg is a tyrant. Obama is a tyrant. Liberals are the tyrants that the founding fathers warned us against. It says that they are not to interfere with our lives to support or not support any of our personal desires, basically. Read what the founding fathers said. None of us want Big Brother, even if you were once a liberal. And many of you who listen to me say, this guy resonates with me, and I don't understand it because I'm a liberal. No, you're not a liberal anymore. The liberal movement was hijacked by radical socialists a long time ago. And so if you want to go along as a fellow traveler with these demonic individuals who want to control you, you have another guest coming, because you're just a stooge for them. You're not a liberal. You're not a liberal if you want to ban what people eat, because one man's meat is another man's poison, as they say. So what, he doesn't like popcorn because it's bad for you, the little elitist? As I said, use common sense. By the same token, why don't you ban Chinese food? Why don't you ban pizza? Why don't you ban pasta? Ban pasta, Bloomberg. After all, pasta's a high-calorie dish. Why don't you ban pasta carbonara? Because you don't like it. Because you probably only eat an Upper East Side pasta with oleo. You know what I mean? Late at night. Just pasta with garlic and oil because you're so sophisticated. What if the guy next to you likes spaghetti carbonara? Maybe he should be put in prison. Maybe the Italian who makes carbonara should be hunted down by the ATF for putting too much cholesterol in someone's arteries. This is insanity. And you know who wrote about this first? Me. I defined the term of what Bloomberg is doing, and I called it what it was in 1983 in a book that I published, Macmillan published, called The Skeptical Nutritionist. I was always 30 years ahead of my time. And you'll find out, looking back 20 years from now, just how right I was been. When you wake up one day, you're going to be living in a prison. I don't mean an actual jail. If you don't stop these left-wing fanatics now, stop them at Munich, you're going to be living in a prison in 20 years, I can guarantee you. I called it food fascism in 1983 in a book called The Skeptical Nutritionist. I'm 30 years ahead of my time. I'll be right back.
Savage.
Maybe I should do a one-liner, the stage show, the live performance called Why.